All right. Welcome to episode 15 of the Almanac Podcast. I'm here, Alex, and I'm with my boy, Eddy. It's been so long.
Yo, for real, it's nice to come back.
Talk.
From this quarantine hiatus.
Quarantine hiatus.
That's how I'm gonna word it.
Quarantine hiatus.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never used those two words together.
But until now, yo, I feel like I've never been more technical than now. Like you have to be so technical about it's like about spacing, number
6 foot pole.
Yo, for real, like
The
that.
fuck.
Someone gets like those hula hoop straps, like a hula hoop strap, for me just to bounce people off. Like, you're in my bubble.
Like a hula hoop with
You're in my bubble.
yeah. Sir, you're too close,
bro.
You get the hell away from me.
Is it just me, or do you ever just feel like with the mask? I feel like I live in a dirty place.
So all right, all right, let's give the listeners some context. So locally here, we are mandatorily we have to wear masks, right?
Yeah,
it's enforced by local.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far they're pushing as far as when you go outside your crib, because literally I feel like the law is played by ear right now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all right, no masks for now. My boss even told me that.
Really?
He's like, listen, I'm just making the rules as I go each day. I'm like, yo, that's the rawest. That's an honest.
You're just winging my health like that.
No,
crazy.
I respect it because it's the honest leader. He's like, yo, for real, I don't have a game plan, but I'm working on it.
Play by ear.
Yeah, we'll play by ear. If we think we need to take a step up, we'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I respect that. I'm like, if you think it's good for now,
then I'm good right now.
Yeah, that's pretty much. But just the feel of I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if you can just be out without a mask. I know they I know most businesses aren't allowing you to enter if you're not wearing one though.
Yeah, I think it's more just.
Imagine being denied service. Hey, get out! You,
hey, where's your mask?
Masker. You feel me?
Well, I don't know, cause I've been going out, and in certain circumstances I'm not wearing a mask. Like how we went on a trail the other day, or yesterday, whenever that was. And I wasn't wearing a mask, but it was a populated area. But since it's a trail, there's no one even near me, at all.
Well, I never took that into consideration. It's more like you outside, we're in the dirt. This is the dirt. If you really want to get exposed to germs,
the virus is here.
Yeah, the virus is here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you really I saw a meme, and it was about how can y'all expect a mask to protect you from coronavirus when a fart can get through an underwear and some jeans? Feel me?
I think I think the mask is supposed to just.
What's it doing? You're still breathing in air. Air's getting through the mask. Why wouldn't coronavirus get? What else would you be breathing in?
Well, it's a flu, so it's
different. Nobody understands that masks are only for if you're sick. So if you cough or you
don't spread it around.
You don't spread it because the fucking the phlegm and shit is getting caught in the mask. If you sneeze, cough, you're spitting, all that.
I guess since people don't know if they're sick or not. I don't know about you, but I've been paying attention to the news minimally, but I try to pay attention to the important stuff. And the list of the symptoms that you could have in order for you to have coronavirus just gets larger and larger. And I'm talking about it'll be very vague stuff. I'm body aches, your neck, you know what I mean? And they're just oh, you might have, if you have 2 of these, you should get checked out. And I'm body aches and a cough. And I'm I could just have a rough night and feel like that. You know what I mean?
But that's what makes it more unbelievable, because it's we bounce back from some of these. I'm it kind of feels at this point y'all just made this up so you could be blame it all because they're saying that.
Saying what?
That right now they're a lot of nurses and doctors are saying that the records are showing that if you die from anything that relates to those symptoms, they mark it as a coronavirus death.
Oh, really?
So they're saying the numbers are inflated.
Oh, so they're just gassing up those numbers.
Yeah, literally, bro. People are coming out and saying they look at the records. It could be dying from a regular ammonia, and they'll mark it off because ammonia is the same thing.
Yeah.
As the same.
Yeah, you have the same
symptoms. It's you don't know.
Damn. I didn't think about that.
Cause like I mean like a lot of things were like anything could be a cough. You could have a cold, a flu.
Well, all right. So like, me and my roommate, we were in Philly when the Philly outbreak happened, and like the first day they were like, coronavirus is in Philly.
My man has it. Yeah. I didn't know this. My man has it.
Yeah, I try not to tell a lot of people.
The show's canceled. The show's canceled. We disbanded as of today.
No, so like we were like freaking out because we came back the next day, and that night we were out, and they were saying that the coronavirus is out. We were just kind of like, out and about. We're trying to figure out why people were not out. It was super dead, and I'm telling you, it was the first day they like announced coronavirus hit Philly, and me and my roommate are just like roaming down like in Philly everywhere, and we're just like, why is everything empty? We come back here, and like for some reason we just like started paying attention more to the news, and they're like, coronavirus is like, this is so serious, this is super serious, you have to be careful. If you were in a city like that's super populated and that has been impacted by coronavirus, go home and isolate. So me and my roommate are just like super terrified.
Bro.
Yeah, like we're just like, fuck, I think we just brought it to Lancaster. Obviously, we didn't bring it to Lancaster. We've been good.
You heard it here first. The real patient X. Yeah, bro.
I quarantined myself for like
Bro,
2 weeks.
They're going like after you drop this episode, there's gonna be like a Frankenstein like a whole Frankenstein hunt right here outside the crib, like
Right.
pitchforks and torches. Like,
Thank God they don't know where I live.
what's that shit called? An angry mob. There we go.
An angry mob.
An angry mob. I'm like, yo, that's not something a term I would use like normally. I'm never just talking about angry mob.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know. So that like scared me for sure. But I don't know. I feel like if you're taking like all the super like precautions when you go out and about, like even when you're doing, are you like going grocery shopping a lot or?
Me?
Hold on. How have you been? how have you actually been?
That's a very vague question, bro.
How have you been doing?
Like, I mean, I'm here.
Well, I know you're alive.
Nah, bro. Like, that's all I can really
Thanks
ask
for
for.
telling me you're alive.
That's all I can really
I
ask
didn't
for. Like, as long as I'm alive, I can really say I'm good.
Yeah.
For now, feel me? Like, the mindset might change as we get there. But, like, as far as, like...
Well, I know you were on lockdown for a little bit, and, I mean, a lot of people should be, but...
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to respect social distancing, but... It's not in me. It's not in me.
Temperature's hitting 60, and I'm not.
I mean, like,
I'm not staying in the crib.
Like being locked in affected a lot of people. Like,
yeah.
Like, so I'm like,
Well, I've had extended family members affected by this.
Yeah,
like death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like some people really like are affected by not being able to go outside for different reasons. It's multiple reasons, but like being available to like not to. It's almost like being in a cage.
What do you mean?
Because you have to stay home.
Oh yeah.
Feel me? Like I mean, like,
super like staring at these four walls.
I mean, there was like people were actually like we were protesting this.
Oh yeah. How do you feel about that?
Protesting?
Yeah, the people that are protesting.
It's like weird. Like they like I mean like I saw someone brought up about like immigration, like how like when like the people were being kept in cages when they were doing that whole immigration sweep.
Oh, okay.
Like, and now they're saying like, how do you think they felt? Like the families that were getting processed. Feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like that. Like you're restricting. It's just a lot of shit like that. But I mean, like I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's like you can't help.
Well,
it.
I think some of the protests are a little ridiculous. Like I'm only basing this off of the actual signs. I'm not like I saw like a picture of people protesting, and I'm just basing it off of like what I saw on the signs. And I mean, I'm seeing like signs that are just like, I need a haircut, this and that. I'm like, your barber is still active, you know that.
That's most. I mean,
like you just don't have a connection with your barber, for real.
I mean, like,
if you're protesting that you need a haircut, you don't have a connection with your bartender.
I respect the people that have been woofing it. But it was also not in me. Like yo, I went like a month. I went like a month without getting a haircut, and I was just like, no, like I still see people because I'll still go to work. I'm like, nah, I definitely gotta trim this. I'm like, this guy get handled. Like,
yeah.
Feel me? Like, just I don't have the patience for long hair. On top of that,
yeah. There's also like when you get a fresh cut, you just feel.
It made me hot. Like
better.
I feel like I have too much. Like my hair sticks. Like it made me hot. Like
yeah. I think I'm gonna start trying to rock out the short hair. Honestly,
It's breezy, ain't it?
yeah, my head doesn't feel as heavy. Like I had so much hair.
It feels like that.
Yeah,
But I risked it all. You feel me? But you're absolutely right. If you don't know what, like, how your barber's moving, your barber ain't that close.
Yeah. So you're protesting it. So you protesting is just kind of like about your haircut. Like I don't care.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You really have to have a bond with your barber.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
A bond.
Yeah. I don't have a bond with my bartender, my barber.
I don't know, bro. The access be lit. You feel me? Like
The what?
the access be lit. You feel me? Like, if I've been really squeezed. My barber right now has, like, never failed to squeeze me in last minute.
Oh, I feel that.
But I'm not like that. I'm usually very punctual. Like, I schedule. I'm a scheduler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very punctual.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
You of all people know that. I tapped
8 a.m.
I tapped on this man's window at 8 a.m. Window. I was like,
I was like,
Yo.
you really did it.
yeah. I'm very punctual when I say I'm with time, but that's like it's like that kind of situation.
Yeah. So what else have you been like doing like during quarantine? I guess.
Me? I mean,
Well, not you specifically, but
working.
I'm trying to think like. 'Cause I mean, I've been talking to like people left and right about like what the hell they've been doing. A lot of people are just like reading, binge watching shows, or like trying to be active. You know, like going on hikes and trails.
That's hard for me right now.
What?
Being active.
Oh.
Like, I'm not a
Because you like going to the gym.
I love the gym.
Yeah.
I I love the gym. It's just because, like, I see people and then I get motivated.
Oh,
It's like, yo,
okay.
that man, the ball's going hard right now. I'm like, yo, I'm over here on my phone looking for what song, because like I make play like I'll just pick every hard song on my phone and just put it on a playlist and then just shuffle that joint and hope that the song's just smacking in the moment.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm really feeling that song, but. Yeah, like, I just get caught up in that, or someone writes me. Like, that's what I need to work on with that as well. Aside, like, being on my phone, like, instead of like being in the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Just because, like, I waste so much time in the gym.
Oh, you mean being on the phone while you're at the gym?
Yeah.
When do you think they're gonna open up the gyms though?
Well, I mean, like, everything's reopening right now.
They're
from what
doing
I
like
heard.
soft openings.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like,
Soft.
well, no, everyone's just scared of that second wave of coronavirus. Because you got to think about it. Like all the people that haven't been tested, that have just been self-quarantining, that have the coronavirus, are still like
Out there.
They're still out there. So once they do the soft opening, people are just like, they're gonna probably think, oh, I don't have the coronavirus, and they're just gonna spread it even more. You know what I mean? So so what are they doing? Like soft openings in certain locations?
I mean,
like less populated?
I know some states are opening up like entirely. I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
But like, I really don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw something, like, this is somewhat off topic, but I saw something about how Switzerland hasn't been quarantining at all. And it's actually kind of like that. I think they just left it up to the people. How do you feel like that should have been implemented in America?
I mean,
I feel like nothing would have happened.
nah, I mean, personally, I feel like nothing should be left up to us. Like, personally, like, after, like, seeing how we've been moving these past couple years, I don't think anything should be left to us.
Oh, okay.
Like, as far as, like we are, land of the free, democracy, like, that's literally what, like, the U.S. is.
Yeah.
Like, we're democracy, but, like, if the word, like,
Well, that's also
if
something
the way
they're
we
protesting.
ruled the country was, like, really democracy, it'd be a lot wilder.
Yeah. True.
I mean, at this
I'm game for it. I don't think the country's gonna get any less crazy the older I get. So
That's true.
it's time to just
I'd rather put. I mean, like,
get
I'll
balls
keep my
deep
foot
into craziness in
my man.
America.
Yo, nah, bro. It's really. I really feel like it could get Mad Maxy in here. Like,
Of course,
also, I Am Legend.
we got
shit.
some nice deserts here, bro.
Yeah, but not away here, like in PA.
Not in PA,
Oh,
no.
I was like, yo, you thinking Arizona, like Texas?
Exactly. I'll go down there for some Mad Max
For
shit.
some Mad Max. Yo, you gonna catch Alex out there, skull loincloth,
With the Doc Martens.
just Doc Martens growling, like snarling and shit on a buggy.
Yeah.
My man got a tooth necklace.
Oh shit.
Fucking madman.
So what else we got? Socializing.
Deal.
So how, maybe I guess the next
will-
question would be like,
I will say this.
How are you like adapting during this quarantine, talking to like your normal friends that you actually like see on a daily basis? Because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of my friends that like I don't know. I feel like my friends are smart enough to realize if they have like the virus, so I'm trusting my friends. Yeah, right.
Yo, that's
but I'm still allowing I'm not allowing strangers, but like if I know you, like I'm still hanging out with them, you know. And I don't think that quarantine is taking that away. I'm probably hanging out with people less, but I'm still seeing them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's how I feel. Like but like I feel bad. I don't because it's like I don't ever want no one to feel like I'm not making the time out for them. It's more so just like
you can't blame anybody for that.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, like I'm like yo, like don't take it personally, like, but like I really can't see you right now. Like,
yeah.
I really can't see you right now. I got like, so that's just how that is. But I really feel, I mean, people haven't been following it regardless though. There are people who are just ignoring it. And like there's I don't care. Feel me?
Like the quarantine?
Yeah, like people like been definitely like having like Gettys and shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm like I would have a Getty, but not like a Getty like.
Yeah, not like a
whole house party. Feel me? Like, people have a whole house party.
I have to know everybody.
I'm like, yo, you're really like. I'm like, yo, I wouldn't do that until it chilled out.
Yeah, but what do you think? Like, all right, so like, let's say,
but like, it's not, like people are still like having beef.
What do you mean?
Like people are still like like imagine like everybody having to be quarantined and you're still beefing with somebody. Like you're still like trying to get this beef settled.
You mean like between like just two like friends?
Just two people. No, like imagine just beef, like just,
and having beef and being quarantined.
Yeah, like yo, like you're really like just finding a way to go out. Like yo, we have to do this. Like yo, I ain't worried about you. Like this quarantine. Like I ain't worried about you. Yo, when this it be different. Like yo, when all this shit's done, we could definitely like get back into that. But like.
Yeah, we're taking a hiatus.
Yeah, like this beef's on a hiatus. Like yo, like you could say whatever you want. Just know when the quarantine's over, then we're back at it. I'm like, I'm not like you're the last thing on my mind right now.
Yeah, it's not on site right now. As a matter of fact, stay away from me 6 feet. Like, get the fuck away. I don't think I personally don't have any beefs out there, so I don't know how that feels. Do you have beefs?
No.
Are you talking from a place, from your heart?
No, witness.
From experience?
Bro, witness. I witnessed beef, bro. You know, I always wish like.
But how do you?
I would I wish I wish we did not do subliminal subliminal message was never a thing.
Why?
Huh?
What do you mean subliminal messages? Like you
like
mean
throwing subs, like throwing subs,
like on a status or
yeah,
like...
just in a status. Like yo, I hate when people throw subs.
Oh yeah, you can at me
even if it's not about me. Like even if if it is about me and I don't know, then maybe it might be a sub. But like
if it's about me, you better at me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like yo, like imagine being so angry to address it with everybody but the person you have the issue with.
You know what that is? That's just like you're reaching for attention. I feel like that's what it is. You know, like you want people to question you. You want to have conversations, and that's how you do it. You throw the sub out there. You have X, Y, and Z hit you up talking about what's this. They get to do like, bro, that's drama, man. That's childish to me.
Yeah, it's like yo, you have nothing better to do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Play the sub game like proper. Do it right. You know, I don't think you should do it all the time. Like I'm really judging you if you're like a sub, like if that's all you do, you just throw subs out there. Yeah, you don't confront nobody.
But it's really like you could be like even just like a niggas ain't shit, like that niggas ain't shit is coming from somewhere.
Oh, that's not. I'm
not saying like, bro, that's a sub.
No, it's
some nigga triggered that shorty to feel that way that at that day in that moment. Like I know for a fact
that's not a sub to me.
That is a sub. Not as I'm saying, not to me. Like I don't mean like it's a sub like to me because she's saying niggas ain't shit. I'm saying it's a sub to the nigga that made her feel that way.
Oh, okay.
Like, yo, just address that. Like feel me? Like this is like we were yesterday when we was on that, we was talking about it about like how like people, like I feel like toxic energy is now like accepted.
Oh, definitely.
It's like yo, they don't care. Like yo, we'll call it what it is, but we're not gonna do nothing with it.
Yeah, it depends. Like having that's
toxic,
huh?
like that's under like subliminal, like being subliminal with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with toxicity though, like
to an extent.
Yeah, for sure. To an extent, control yourself.
You can like literally like it's like yo, like how
it depends on the situation. Like with like me and a female, if like she's being toxic and I like it, I'm gonna be like, yo, do you? If I really don't like it, then I'm gonna press you about it. It depends. I like some toxicity, bro. Like,
really?
yeah. Let's talk about it.
I don't know. It's like, nah, I can't.
All right. How about you name something that's like toxic that you don't like?
What's toxic?
Yeah. From like experience. Like from experience, you know. I mean, I'm not saying name names or anything, but like, what's something that Shawty has done that's toxic to you that you just don't fuck with?
No, I'm just like that example right there that I just used about like the subliminal. Like, if you can't.
Oh, you think throwing subs is toxic? I don't think throwing subs is toxic though.
That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy communication. But you're not communicating. Like,
that's true. That is true. You're not communicating your problem. But like, it's also like.
If you're telling, because think about it, that's like if you're telling everybody our business, like that's so like you're putting our business out. That's toxic. It's like, yo, like nobody needs to be in our business but us.
Yeah, but like, I'd rather just be toxic with it and not deal with the situation sometimes.
Alex, Alex, you're the type to
I really don't. You know that.
Huh?
Like I'm not that type though. Like I'm not really a toxic type. But I like some toxic, like, you know, keep it a little flagrant with me.
Yo, you the type to rate her parents, get your daughter. Like, get your daughter. Like, yo, you wrote my mom? Like,
your daughter is tripping right now. Yo, you would not believe what she just sent me.
Yeah, toxic, bro.
No, I don't think subs are, like, being toxic because, like, at the end of, like, because you can take subs two ways, right? You can take it as, yo, I'm trying to, like, start some shit, or two, like, I'm trying to say something, I'm going to speak up about it, I'm not going to bring any personal stuff into it, and boom, I'm going to let that go.
Wait, what?
So I think there's two ways of addressing subs.
Okay.
Like, when someone's trying to sub you, the first way is, or the first, like, way to address it is, yeah, this person's trying to start some drama, and then B, it's, I'm going to say this, I'm going to be vocal about it, but I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to just walk away. I'm cool with the second one.
I just don't respect it.
What?
I just don't respect it. I'm like, you can't say it to me. Like, you can't. I don't respect it.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm like, it must not be a real issue if you can't say it.
Exactly. Maybe they're not taking it that serious, but they feel...
they just had to vocalize it.
Yeah, they have to vocalize it. You know what I mean?
Yo,
they're not taking it serious at all.
I'm about to start just like, yo, next girl that I do that, I'm going to just give her a marker. Like, yo, write that shit on the wall. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want me to see it, right? Write that shit on the room right here.
This is our...
Say what makes you mad right here on this wall. Like, for real. Like... I don't got time for this.
This is our message board. I need you to write all your thoughts here.
Yo, for real.
If you can't say it to me, write it here on this wall.
Yeah, I'll leave it blank. Like, I'll wipe it off once it's settled. Yeah. And then if something else pops up, I'll know because I'll see something on the board.
Yeah, definitely.
But...
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of other things that I've been, like, encountering.
With quarantine?
Yeah. I've just been spending... I mean, I personally have been just spending, like, time working on some music here and there.
Yeah.
It's hard to just being closed.
I know you've been buying a lot.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of online purchasing. I'm talking about a lot. An unhealthy amount.
You know, and I'm thinking about that now. Like, I kind of feel bad for people who do work in, like, the postal industry because they're probably getting slammed with work.
Yeah.
Like, anything, like, any carrier, like, yo, I feel bad. Like,
but like,
because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been buying shit too, but, like, yo, the
do you think
like,
it's...
the speed they're going at? Like, I be getting shit on the randomest days. Like, just back to back, like, packages. I'm just like... Yeah. It's at this point, like, somebody's gonna expect I'm getting a package and just rob my shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I get so mad. Cause like Nike, I ordered some Nike shit, and like the tape they use says just do it. Like they can just get some normal tape. Like they know what's in the box.
Yeah.
Like so,
yeah, I've been doing a decent amount of online purchasing. I think it's just better to do that than to go in actual stores with the mask and possibly get it. But like handling products like that, I'm sure like shipping companies like UPS and USPS, like they have their own desanitizing systems in place by now.
Maybe. For
sure, because they're not closing.
Yeah,
they're they're delaying.
I mean, I heard some of them were going on strike.
Oh, really?
I heard Amazon workers were going on strike, and then like the CEO said he's gonna be. I think he said he was gonna try to employ 150,000 people.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's a lot. Yeah, like my one uncle in Arizona, he works for Amazon. He told me he's busting his ass right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I mean, yeah, good. Like, I ain't knocking nobody for being at work, but because like at the same time you're taking that risk. Feel me? But like you also got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely hustle any way you can, but just be safe about it. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's a little weird because how many people did you say you was gonna employ?
I think like 150,000.
150,000. That's insane to be like,
bro. Because Amazon get bread, bro. Like
for sure.
Amazon came up, even just like the stock market. Like stocks are like going crazy.
Yeah, I had a friend that was just like, yo, you should invest in some cryptocurrency. I put some bread into that.
Yeah, you have, yo, like it's now is the time. You feel me? Right here is your
this is your moment to shine.
This is not. This is your
2020 as a year though, like.
This is game for free 99. Free 99,
yeah,
bro.
for real. Nah, but this year so far, I mean, what are we in May now?
Yeah, we're in May.
Fuck.
It feels like it's dragging and flying at the same time. Cause like it's like when you think about it, we're literally almost halfway ththrough the year and we didn't do shit.
Yeah, I mean 2020 is gonna be like a snap. Well, it's gonna be September. I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, bro, society's not ready to come back out.
Yeah, but so I've been seeing stuff on the news where they're allowing like beaches to like open up, and as long as people are on the beach but they're 6 feet away from each other,
yeah,
they're gonna reopen beaches and stuff like that, which is cool. Like, I mean, I'm not a big fan of like, I can't think of me being on the beach and being 6 feet like close to someone anyway.
I can.
Really?
When I was in San Diego, it was like that.
Oh.
For 4th of July.
Well, I'm sure it won't be as crowded.
It was lit, bro. We were playing football, and like it was like to the point, you know, like in a movie where someone throws a football and it lands in the family's picnic,
yeah,
and the old nigga get mad. Like it was just like that. And I didn't even know these guys. Like I literally just came and picked it on some Randy Moss shit.
Nice.
It was that like, and the fact they could have jumped me. They could have like, yo, they don't know me. I just came and picked it, just ran.
You don't pick my ball, bro.
Yo, bro, I was on. Like they weren't allowing me alcohol on the beach. So
really?
Like somehow. I don't know, like I bought a bottle of Gatorade. I was on like a Gatorade wave that year. Yeah. Like my people who really knew me, I was like chugging Gatorade like crazy.
I remember.
Yeah, you remember like buying it in bulk. But when I went, I had bought one, but then I bought a 5th of Henny, and I chugged the whole Gatorade, and I put the 5th in it. It fit the whole bottle.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's
holy
nuts.
Shit.
Yeah, I was like, clutch. Put it in my book bag. And then I just had like 2 cans of Red Bull, like 2 big ass cans of Red Bull. Yeah. And we had red cups, and I was just chugging it on the beach, nice, chilling. But yeah, like it was really crowded though.
See, because I'm dying to go to the beach pretty soon. Once this weather gets a little more like.
I wouldn't go up here.
What do you mean?
Like beaches up north.
Oh yeah.
Like like you ain't gonna catch me at like.
I'd go down
Jersey,
to the
North Carolina, Virginia. Yeah, I'm definitely down with that. But
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely trying to take some trips this year for sure. I don't care about this quarantine.
I'll say, because our beaches over here be looking like lakes.
Yeah. Should be
looking like lakes, yo. Like, why is water so green?
So nasty.
It's like pirate water. This is some pirate water, yeah. Northeast water, really pirate water.
Yeah, for real.
Like all ships, dead bodies. Like, yo, that's European. That's Europe water. Atlantic, we don't claim y'all. We claim the Pacific Ocean. Us in China been cool.
Yeah. Shit. What else has been going on in this quarantine that I'm just like, it's kind of bothering me? I don't know. A lot of things like this hasn't been bothering me that much. Like I played the home card in my regular life before this quarantine.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel people who it's not
affecting them at all.
The people who are homebodies, of course not. But
yeah,
I mean, like it's like in the middle for me.
Mm-hmm. Cause you like going out.
On occasion.
Yeah,
like,
so do I. Don't get me wrong. Like on occasion, I'll definitely go out.
It has to be like for me. Like people who know me, it's like it has to be worth it.
Yeah.
Like really interesting. Like
I'm definitely
whether it's like just going out to the bar for like a game, it has to be a good game. Like
yeah.
Like I can't watch like no MMA fight. Some of them are good, but not like all of them. Like like you have to really win me over. Like why I should go to watch this fight.
I'm not a big fan of going out to watch like sports at sports bars.
For real?
And I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you can't be yourself?
No, I could definitely be myself.
No, you fucking can't. No, you can't, bro.
I have no problem with that.
You don't remember that night at Miller's?
Oh, I do.
Yo, my man was screaming in the restaurant. Only man screaming. Nah,
I don't care for like being myself at a sports bar. I just don't like watching TV outside. Like if I'm leaving my house and I'm watching TV, I feel weird.
Because you can't be comfortable?
No, I'm like not. I don't know. I'd rather just, if I'm leaving my house, I should be doing something. Like I feel you on. I'm not leaving my house without a purpose. Like it has to be a good reason.
Yeah.
I know dogs have been like so happy during this quarantine
To be with their owners.
they're like, yo, you've been home a lot.
Yo, you're really going like they're really gonna develop like a social attachment.
Oh, they're gonna get like social
Anxiety.
No, they're gonna get what's it called?
Not social anxiety. That's, separation anxiety.
Separation anxiety.
Yeah.
Once everyone gets like back to normal, they're like,
why are you leaving me? Like, yo, I can only imagine.
It wasn't like that.
I can only imagine how dramatic it is.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
Yeah, my dog's been up.
Yo, I saw a video one time, it had me crying. It was like some guy who just came back from the army, and like the family came, like he put up in a taxi.
Okay.
And like the mom's like getting their daughter to come out with a sign like, oh, you know, like welcome home, dad. Yeah. And like the dog's like a golden retriever. As soon as they all come out, the dog rushes him. Bo like just gets mad with the dog and gets right back in the taxi and dips. I'm like, yo. I'm like, that's so crazy.
Oh shit. So we got some new music that came out apparently.
Apparently. Like what? Apparently. It did though.
Apparently. I'm just kidding. Well,
what really came out besides is that demo? Was it Drake demo tapes?
The Dark Lane demo tapes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only aware of Mozzie dropping an album. I don't know if you know who Mozzie is.
From California.
Yeah, he dropped an album, but I think there's like a meme floating around saying like, "Yo, like I can't." It was something weird. It was like Mozzie saying, or what was it? I think he was like trying to talk to Drake and being like, "Yo, like, I can't believe you did this to me right now." Like where he had like he's dropping an album, but like a lot of people can't compete with Drake, so like they try not to drop when Drake drops, but Mozzie did. So I think there's a meme floating around like saying like, "Yo, like can't believe you did this." That's the only way I knew Mozzie dropped an album. So I was like, "Oh, cool! Like someone else did drop an album. I'm gonna go listen to that too." I don't know if you got a chance, but I mean, great marketing though. Great marketing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, hey, use it to your advantage.
He posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's even funny. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but like at the same time, like
he has a point.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I would not have known. Like, I would have just. I'm like, oh, Drake dropped an album. I'm like, boom.
That's what I'm saying. On top of it, like, it wouldn't like. I don't follow Mozzie. Like, I don't mind him as a rapper.
Well, I don't follow him either, actually. But it's for some reason that meme like came to my timeline, and I was just like, you did drop an album. That's awesome. Like,
yeah,
I went to go listen to that like once I already heard the Drake album that dropped. Well, it's not an album. It's been hearing like demo tape.
I mean, how did you feel about the Drake Dark Lanes demo tape?
Well, I mean,
throw your shots right now, bro. I'm ready.
What do you mean?
I'm ready for the hate I was hearing in my car yesterday.
The hate?
Yeah, you. What'd you say? What did you say?
Well, I'm not starting off with hate.
Nah, what'd you say?
I don't have hate.
What'd you say? It wasn't that good, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
That's exactly what you
that's
said.
That's what I said.
Yo, every song I put in, he's like, yo, you like this song? Of course you do. Of course you like this song.
And
I as I came into the building today, what did I hear playing in the background?
All the songs that I do like.
Yeah,
that's all.
Nah, bro. You was dissing Time Flies. And now...
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you was.
No, I wasn't.
I played it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Bro, stop playing me.
I did. It was
you always try to play me, bro. You better stop.
I'm not. It's true.
Stop trying to play me, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Get your finger off the button. You gonna do it now.
Just start shooting. Shout out the place.
Now, so you dropped a demo tape. Are you considering this an album?
No,
it's just like to me. This is like a mixtape.
I always So if you put the tape in there, I'm always gonna like if you say it's a tape, whatever you call it, I'm gonna call it for the most part.
Well, he's saying it's demo
different
tapes.
when it's different if you drop like a 20 joint song and say, yo, this is an LP.
Yeah.
This is not a light project, bro.
But yeah, you know how like artists when they get into like some sort of album in their grasp, like they create a demo for it. So that's what I'm assuming this all is.
Well, with an honest opinion,
Huh?
I feel like this was just like scratched.
Yeah, like a demo.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Like artists do that where
I mean,
they'll create a demo and then
I was just experiment. Like to me, this is experimentation.
yeah.
This is really just
Well, you were saying
experimentation.
it was a call. It was just a bunch of songs that he had and he put it together. And there are some new songs and there are some songs that have been out. Like he already dropped the When to Say When, Chicago Freestyle, and the Tootsie Slide. I can't think of anything else that was. There's other stuff already out, but it was like leaked. You know, it wasn't like an actual song that you can go to like a DSP and go like listen to it.
I mean, well, he dropped War a long time ago.
Oh yeah, he did. In War. But he dropped that 2019. I'm pretty sure that was like at the end of 2019 because that came out when like Jack Boys came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I like it.
What do you want to do? Like a song by song review kind of thing, or do you just want to like jump into the entire project? Do you want to give like an overall?
I mean, I'd rather what to you? What songs stood out the most?
I'm not like I don't know.
Cause like it's still so fresh, and I'm still like really listening to it. Cause
Yeah.
I've actually had it on repeat.
Yeah.
Just cause I'm trying to like really like get a hold of every song.
Yeah. Let's talk about how like people are willing to do that for Drake, but they were not willing to do that with other artists.
But like it has to like. Don't you?
Because it's crazy how much like replay value it's crazy how much you'll replay like an album,
Yeah.
just so you can like not trick your brain, but like just to tell yourself, oh yeah, I do actually like this song. But like that, I feel like that's how music is supposed to be. Like, I mean, like back in the day, they used to release a song in an album, and the reviews wouldn't come.
Yeah.
So for like what, a couple weeks, a month. Like
it's like
for me it's
about appeal.
Yeah, I agree with you.
About
Like
appeal.
I'm gonna have to say that. I can't say I have like a bunch of. I know I have a couple songs that I'm like, yeah, I love that song, but I can't say that I love the entire project. Yeah, for sure. Well, but you asked me which ones I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, like which
so
specific-
far.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll start from the top. I'm not a big fan of the When to Say When track when he already dropped that with the Chicago Freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chicago Freestyle, like, what's his name, Givian?
Yeah.
Killed it. Like and like that piano with like the vocals. I thought it was sample at first because Drake does a really good job with sampling. Was it sample or sampa?
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, sample.
He does a really good job with sampling his vocals and creating a song over it. So when I first heard that, I actually thought it was him, but it's not. So that song right there, I thought it was just really good. It's a nice, tame
I mean, I like Givian.
track. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him, so
Yeah, you have.
there's that.
I played him for you, but it's cool.
All right.
Hating.
I'm not hating. I just don't.
Bro, fuck with you.
Stop playing with me. I like Desires with Future. I thought that was like that's a pretty decent track actually. And I'm not a big fan of Future.
For real?
Yeah, I'm not like huge on Future songs, but like and honestly
You just never been in the dirty, bro.
yeah, sure. I don't know what that means.
Nah, you just never been like zoned out in the dirty listening to the Future, bro. You just don't understand.
Yeah, I
You have to
don't.
live that lifestyle. Like the same way you live, like how Cactus, like Travis Scott fans. You know, they like really breathe in that mosh pit shit. Like once you're in that mode, like
You're saying Future has that? He probably does.
he does, like that fan base. Like every like artist has their own fan base.
I
like,
forget who
remember
else-
how like Wiz Khalifa, like how when Wiz Khalifa had that Taylor Gang thing.
Yeah.
Like everybody was wearing fucking like cargo shorts and chucks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That was a movement. It's like that how like, but like I'm saying he has his own like it's like a lifestyle. Let me say it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like Chuck Taylor's like smoking papers, shit
Yeah.
like that. But that's but with Desires, you said you're not a big Future fan, but you really like that song.
Yeah, I like that
I mean,
song
you
a
like.
lot.
I feel like you like when they come together.
Yeah, like when they dropped What a Time to Be Alive.
Yeah.
They had a couple tracks on there that I loved. Didn't like the project.
Yeah.
Like together as a whole, but there's a couple tracks I was like, yo, this is like the perfect song almost. So I'm definitely a big fan of when that comes on. But I mean, right after that, Time Flies, love that song, and then Landed, love that song. I thought those are like, I I just really enjoyed them, honestly. I resonated with the lyrics, not as much like not because I'm living it, but like I'm just like these are like the best lyrics I've heard in a while, and you know, talking about bitches, like doing your thing. I can't say I listened to a lot of the rest of it, honestly. I kind of stopped there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I listened to it. D4L. It was an okay track, but it's not something I'm putting in my library. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Losses was actually decent. I'm not a big fan of like the sampling that's going on in the beginning, but once the song actually drops and you know the lyrics come in, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From Florida with Love. I don't know why, but for some reason in my head, I just like detached from anything that happens with Florida in it. Like I'm just like y'all crazy down there. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to run with that energy.
Yeah, Florida's different.
Demons is all right. There's 2 people on there that I haven't heard of. What is his name? Fivio Foreign. I'm not sure who the other guy is.
You've heard a song, the Tory song. I played the Que Lo Que song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was him it was him on that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you know where they're from?
New York.
Oh, okay.
New York.
Yeah, and then War. I mean, I like War, but I'm not a big fan of like that UK beat style. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that like it works. I think it's probably gonna be the new sound.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are gonna use it, but
it's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
So,
but how'd you feel about it?
So for me, like I like deep pockets. Like to me, like I always say with every album, like the opener or
the intro to the album.
Yeah, like with the intro of the album, I that's the opener. That sets the tone.
Yeah.
And with that one, I didn't mind it. I wasn't crazy about When to Say When. Like, I mean, it's a good song. Like lyrically, like the message. Like, I feel like I like the message of the song.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't vibe to me. You know, Chicago Freestyle was cool, but like like definitely like Not You Too was. I thought it was pretty good. Like when I saw Chris Brown, I was like, I hope it's not like poppy. Feel me? Because like
last year's like they had a banger. That wasn't like a
No Guidance.
Yeah, No Guidance wasn't like a poppy song.
You could dance to it though. So any song you can dance to, like
it's pop,
like choreograph.
Yeah, but that's Chris Brown. That's the package you're getting with Chris Brown. But that's
what I thought. I was like for the tone, like the vibe they were going with the album. Like you can have a pop song on like this gangster ass looking album. Like you feel me? Like my man's hoodied up about to rob. Like this is Robin Butte. Like
yeah, they definitely got creative with the.
But he was literally just on the vocals. Like he like the background vocals.
Yeah.
So like you feel me? Like I like that they stayed true to that. But I've been bumping that, in my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't crazy about Tootsie Slide, like, cause like I mean it was good marketing, cause it was like it blew up on TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok, like he was
they're riding that.
Yeah, they wrote that. Like he was smart with that. Time Flies that's a song I like just cause like it sounds good in the car. Like literally just drive around, put that joint in the back. Like he put out a visual for that on his gram with the song, and it matched perfectly. It was really just like a car, like the same way Party Next Door had like a car driving for like all his videos for his album.
Yeah.
Drake kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
But just with the song playing, so he just like him, like he digitized himself into the car and just like it was cool. But like it's a car vibe. I wasn't crazy for D4L either. I thought it was gonna like I was expecting more like an Atlanta song, like feel me? Like
because of Future
and Thug. I'm like, all right, it's gonna get like if he would have did a song with like Baby and Gunna, like kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm
kind of happy he dropped their song on this project though, because I mean he's expected to have another project coming out this summer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm happy that you collabed with them. I'm not a big fan of the track, but I definitely need to hear it like in the club. You know what I mean? Like it's not in the house kind of track that you just listen to. Like I'm not getting hype on myself with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Pain 19. I actually like Pain 1993. I'm not a big Cardi fan, but like I've been like, cause like we've talked about where like he like the baby voice gets to me.
Yeah, it kind of makes it seem like it's squeaking. Yeah, I don't know how.
Like, I mean, like it sounds a little childish.
I don't know anything about Cardi. That's my thing.
I'm just saying my man's grown. Like it'd be different if his voice.
Oh, okay.
If his voice was actually like that, like I've never actually watched an interview, but I don't think his voice sounds like that.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, bro, like Bo just got arrested like not that long ago. So imagine like Bo
him
snapping,
being in jail,
or just snapping
squeaking
on a police officer sounding like that. You feel me? Like, but like a lot of people are like anticipating his album. I forgot what it was fucking called.
Something red.
Yeah, something red. But like, I was gonna give it a chance.
I don't know. I'm not like a big fan of that track.
People
though.
feel like they shouldn't have been like. They feel like they just don't collab well.
Well, here's the thing. Whatever Cardi is doing, like musically, is not for everyone.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Right.
I mean, not everybody. That's any kind of music. Not everything's for everybody.
Yeah, but I feel like even like his specific music itself is like, at least in my eyes, maybe I'm just aging.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
And
yeah,
I'm like having my first old head moment, and
yeah,
I'm just like,
bro,
I'm like,
agree.
fuck whatever just happened in that verse right there.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand.
I'm just like, that's not hip hop to me or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I just feel about it. I'm like, I'm not not accepting of it. It's just kind of like, it's not being added to my library, and don't you dare play that around me.
But it will be played. this shit will be televised.
You're just riding off that Drake wave, off the strength of Drake.
What?
I said you're just riding off the strength
for that song.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Losses. I'm kind of feeling the same with the whole Florida with Love. I'm from Florida with Love. Demons, I didn't really care for. Just cause like it kind of just sounded like a Fabio Foreign song to me, like cause like how you were saying with the whole UK thing, like how it's gonna be a movement. That's what like.
I mean, we already seen this.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like to me, it's like all right, like I like how you said, like a lot of people don't like UK music, like cause like I feel like I remember like a couple years before this, like when Drake was like rocking with like Skepta and Gigs, he put Gigs on like the other tapes, Skepta and Gigs on the other projects. It's like a lot of people were bumping with it, and I can't lie, I have a few UK songs on like I listen to like Dave. Like Dave's probably the only guy I listen to.
Yeah.
But like I also haven't been like put on to a lot of like UK artists. But like I think it's interesting to me. It's interesting that like we're taking their like beats and then we're rapping over it. And not to say like it's more successful on our end, but like we like it. Like we like it when we do it, but we don't like it when they do it.
I think it's an accent thing. I was talking.
I'm just saying like what's next? Like we like imagine like we just take like some like go like Western. We start taking like Asian beats. Just like like I don't like.
Well, they have a like what is it?
It starts getting like anime
88
rap.
Rising. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah, I've seen them before.
It's where the what's the dude, the Chiga dude that has the track.
Oh, Rich Chigga?
Rich Brian, yeah.
Well, now he was Rich Chigga, though.
He was Rich Chigga.
And I think he only took that down because he was getting, like, hate for it.
He probably was but probably not on, I didn't see a lot, like, anything online, but probably in real life.
No, bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like...
No, yo, you can't say that.
Yeah, but a lot of, like, black artists, like, respected it. They, like...
I saw
the reaction to his video.
Yeah, it was like Ghostface Killer was like really rocking with it.
Cameron, Tory Lanez, I was like, yo, I respect that. Rich Chigga, like.
Exactly. But yeah, he has. I think he's on a label with someone. I'm not sure if he owns it, but it's called like 88 Rising. But that's like Americanized like Japanese, or I don't think it's actually Japanese. It's just an Asian culture.
Anime rap.
Yeah, something like that.
Nah, fuck with you.
Well, even that one dude, that Joji kid, that was like.
Oh, Joji.
He's on there too.
I mean, his career is definitely crazy to me. But hold on, I want to finish up on this Drake.
Oh,
thing.
Go for it.
Sorry. So like with the whole UK thing, like it's gonna fit. Like I'm gonna finish off this with War. Like when Drake dropped War, was like you said it was around the same time Jack Boys did. Peeped. I didn't even like show much to Jack Boys, but with the whole War song, I didn't mind it much either. Just because like I wasn't a big fan of him rap. I feel like he was rapping in like their like with their like not to say their flow, but their accent.
Native tongue.
Yeah, like he was trying to sound he was trying to sound like them, and that's why I didn't respect it. I was just like, yo, I'm like, but like it's like he did an alright job.
Yeah.
Like as I listened to it, it grew on me. But like. I was like, bro, you should just.
The more I listen to like when you put on UK music like Dave, I'm over here like I'm just like, man, like.
But it's like when you.
It sounds like.
But if you don't
straight up what Drake is just taking as their.
When you don't have the accent, like when it's not an authentic accent, I know it's like it's. Like if I spoke like you've known me all my life. Imagine me just talking to you with a British accent for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Would you respect me? Like you look at me funny. Like you're like, bro, it's like why are you talking like
just
that?
Out of nowhere?
Yeah. Like, like if tomorrow I decided, yo, British accent. Like
well,
British accent, Alex. Like,
well, here's the thing. It depends. Like I think I would be accepting of it if you actually spent time over there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but like
if you just randomly did it, I'm like, looking at you different. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude?
Do you think so? Like, let's say if you did move to like Britain, you think, and you like today you moved to Britain, you think you would grow?
I developed one.
You think you developed an accent?
I'd be cool with it. When I went to Spain, my dialect for my Spanish changed.
That's how I felt. I ain't gonna lie, I felt like that in PR.
Yeah,
but that's because you had to speak it more often.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Once you go to the UK and you start speaking English, you kind of adapt to it. I can see it. So and like with Drake, like I mean, he has a Canadian accent. And he hangs out with Jamaicans, so he has a mixture of that. And he does spend time in the UK or overseas in Europe, so probably picked it up over there.
So you think my man's talking to his son and his baby mom with like a French accent?
I don't know what he's talking. I can't wait to. I was watching.
My man really has a French Canadian black son.
I was watching Atlanta last night and. Like the Drake episode, I'm just like, man, I can't wait for like Drake to actually get into his acting bag, like again.
You think he will?
I don't know, but I wouldn't mind. But like, I'm thinking about it.
Will
I'm just
Smith
like,
it.
yeah. I'm just thinking of not necessarily, but I'm just thinking in my head. I'm like, even with that episode where Donald Glover incorporated Drake into his episode,
his show,
in his show, I'm like, Drake could have popped out for that, you know, like. There's a couple shows out there where Drake is like being incorporated into shows, but it's just not the willing. Like Drake is just like, yo, I'm not. I don't know if it's time scheduling issue, but I'm just like, he's not like about it, and I'm like, but why?
But I mean, but like he's done that with like award shows where he's won awards and not showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about award shows. People don't show up to award shows all the time.
I think maybe that's why. Like he doesn't just.
Like have an acting career because he doesn't.
Because I mean, he did small gigs. Like he did like that state. I think it was like a State Farm commercial with like Will Ferrell, where like they were with the Toronto Raptors, or like this. Like he's done like Saturday Night. He does Saturday Night Live.
You don't think the bag's big enough for him to appear?
I think he just doesn't want to do a full gig. He likes doing small acting gigs.
But that's what I'm saying. He could have done like a small little show, like or just a small little. Scene
like his own little Atlanta,
just or I'm just saying he could have been in like that show in Atlanta, but he could have just popped up for like a couple seconds. It wouldn't like,
but it'd also be like Dave, like when Dave had his face on the wall.
Yeah, well that's different, but like that's a good way to incorporate him, I guess. That was hilarious.
I mean, can you imagine like that conversation, like Lil Dicky just hitting up Drake like, yo, bro, so I'm gonna be like clapping my girl, but like I'm gonna look at you.
Well, that's not something you would need Drake for. You imagine if it wasn't a poster of Drake and it was just Drake standing there?
Yeah, no, just to let him know, like, yo, bro, like I don't think about you. Like this is just for comedic. I'm actually clear the air, Drake.
I'm surprised the amount of like actual rappers Dave is getting on that show.
That's what I'm saying. Like I understood where you came from with like Donald Glover, like not having like famous people on his show, but Dave did the same thing. Because to me,
the only plot hole is that with Atlanta, they're not using actual rappers, except they used the Migos before, and they were like, oh, these are the Migos, but like the actual story of like Paperboy is not a thing. It's a fiction story. In my opinion, I don't know if it's actually based off of. I'm assuming that fiction career is a mixture of just a lot of like actual experiences that Donald Glover had in his music career.
Oh, I agree.
Right.
I agree. Yeah, I'd agree with that for sure. But that's also like with Dave, like not like. But I mean, do you want to talk about that now, or do you want to like?
I don't care.
Because we're done with. I would say we're done with the.
Done with the Drake.
Yeah.
Bye,
Drake. With the Drake. But like Dave just had their season finale this week, and like after analysis, I love both shows. Like compared like with the whole Atlanta thing, but like to me, they're I'm not gonna say they're night and day, but like I would say like Dave's a very
playing his part
white version of like I feel like they're very surreal shows. Like they're relatable. They're like surreal. And
they're about like the hip-hop.
Like I can relate to both of those shows heavily.
Yeah.
But like they're different aspects of life.
Yeah. They're both happening at the same time. I feel like it could definitely happen at the same time.
Yeah. Like it's like East Coast, West Coast. Literally.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like that's just how I see it though. Cause like but also like with the humor.
It's very.
It's because like it's from two different perspectives. It's just perspective of a black man and a white man.
Yeah.
Cause like there's a lot of dick jokes and like Dave.
Yeah.
That's more of like.
But that's like, that's kind of his thing.
That's what I'm saying. But that's like white guy humor. You don't hear a lot of like black guy dick jokes. Like how many like sitcoms or like anything where people are just joking about it.
Bringing up a very valid point. I can't think of any.
But I'm like I do enjoy.
Yeah. Go on.
I feel like you're trying like.
I'm processing what you're saying. I'm not.
I'm just saying like from my perspective. Like
Yeah.
it's like, I like that. Like but I put them at like.
Do you put them in the same ballpark?
Yeah, like they're
the same type of show.
Yeah,
But
like,
they're not the same show.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
That's what I was going for. Like it's the same show, but it's different perspectives.
Yeah. I can't think of a lot of other shows that are like that. Honestly.
That's what I'm saying.
They're probably the only two.
And I hate that they're like 10 episode seasons.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Atlanta's supposed to. Oh fuck! I didn't even think about this.
They drop next year, but
they're supposed to. But with this whole quarantine thing, don't you think that's gonna get delayed?
No, that's. I think that's also what's happening with like Snowfall.
Oh, okay. Actually, I was watching some Snowfall last night too.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're posted. Like one of their actors came out and said that was postponed. I'm just like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, be safe.
I never really took into consideration like how long it takes to film like these certain projects. Like with.
Yeah. Well, they were doing a lot of recording for Dave like at the end of 2019. Like they did that all last year, and then they just dropped now.
Yeah.
Which is why it's a complete series. But I wonder how they're gonna approach season 2.
I also wonder if this is gonna elevate, like if this could elevate his career.
Who, Lil Dickies?
Yeah. Because not a lot of
how
people.
do you feel about him as an artist?
I mean, like he expresses it in the show the same, like how I already like. He's aware of how he's viewed, and I that's another thing I like.
Yeah, my part.
He's like, I'm a satire rapper.
My biggest thing is if you listen to I listened to Lil Dicky's album when it first came out, so I got put onto Lil Dicky when I saw him on the track with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
And I thought that track was the perfect. Yeah, I thought it was a great song. Boom, made me listen to the entire album. I thought it was a funny album. It was a great album.
He's funny as shit.
And it was it was still in the hip hop world. So I was like supporting it. And then like a year, that came out like 2016, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then like 4 years later almost, like he drops a show. The story is kind of the same as he has it through like the album. The story in the album is kind of the same in the show. So like a lot of the things I'm expecting, honestly, like I was expecting, oh, you're gonna break up with your chick because that's what you fucking talk. You made a great song about that on the album.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I was expecting that to be part of the season finale. It was a little predictable, but that's probably what gives, in my opinion, Atlanta the edge. It's the unpredictability. They have way more.
It's an original story.
Exactly. Well, they're both original
story, but like
the one's a fictional story. You can do more with it. Yeah.
I'm saying, now that you mention it, it's kind of funny because like I was gonna say, like on top of like I don't listen to Lil Dicky a lot. Like I have a couple of his songs, like because I've seen like music videos. Like his direction with his music videos and the songs go so well together that it makes it popular. Like the Pillow Talk song. Yeah,
that's a funny song.
Or like Let Me Freak. Like those songs are so funny. Song. Yeah, but like he makes really like he's like his comedy is there, but his skill is also up there. Like I could watch him freestyle like on like a YouTube video, like at a radio show. Like I'll listen because I know he's capable. But like I don't follow his music.
Yeah, the thing is like
but he's promoting it a lot in his song in his show. Like he like
yeah. How do you feel about those tracks that are like kind of being dropped in the show? That
some of them are alright.
Some of them I'm like I've never heard that song. I need you to drop that.
Yeah. It's some. Do
you think that's gonna be like part 2 of his album? Because I'm trying to think about like
that would be cool if he dropped something right after the season finale. He's oh yeah guys, here's the tape, and it's just like all the songs that were in that jump.
Well, there you go.
That would be cool. But I was saying that's why I was going with the whole elevation. But like I just realized that like Donald Glover, Charles Gambino did the same thing with Atlanta. A lot of the songs that were on playing in the background, like you may have noticed that like the episode he had with Justin Bieber, where it was the black Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
And he was singing. Mm-hmm. That was like it wasn't like the guy was actually lip singing. If you listen to the song he was performing,
it's an actual Donald Glover song.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Childish Gambino singing the track.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like the Paperboy song in that show
was also him.
Is also him. There's a lot of songs like that in that show. There's only 2 seasons worth of And
I think that's cool that he does that.
I think it's cool that he's capable of doing that. Yeah. Like, like you can just this is Childish Gambino, but as if he was Justin Bieber. Yeah. And this is the song he would come out with.
In that genre. Like people are accepting of that.
Definitely. I'd have to agree. Well, I don't know. I really hope like Atlanta doesn't postpone any more than they already have. But I'm definitely tuning into season 2 of Dave if they actually ever get to it.
Yeah. They definitely want me over with that.
But yeah.
But that season finale was definitely like I feel like he definitely broke borders as far as censorship, like
yeah,
with that whole series. They like.
You mean like Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, him sucking that Mexican's dick.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going with this show?
But not even just that. Like even when he brought out that sex doll.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, bro, there's a lot in that show. I'm just like, you're burnt for this.
Like
bro.
He's rapped out. He's rapped out to put this on TV, and that's like I respect FX for that.
For sure. It's actually kind of crazy how FX just has Atlanta.
They're willing to do that.
Like, they have the same production team to just like do both shows. Yeah. Except
they're almost like a Comedy Central. Almost.
They're getting good.
Yeah.
But honestly, FX has always been. That like
the movies, you want action, you want nudity,
you want the good shit, come to FX for sure. I couldn't tell you that. I'm not well versed in
cable
television networks that are being owned by these people. I have no idea, but I have time, so I'm gonna figure it out.
Yo, have you been able to touch in on that Bulls documentary at all?
No.
Oh, bro,
I know.
I need to plug you in somehow.
I need to figure out how to watch it.
I tried.
Wait, so what is it on? ESPN?
Yeah.
I think I actually have ESPN.
If you can, sometimes your phone, sometimes
let's not
phone carriers. But okay, if you don't want to talk about it, it's cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
You then.
Oh well, actually,
I'll fuck with you.
Tell me more about the MJ doc then.
Tell you more, Michael.
Give me a little
Michael
for the people that haven't been watching.
I mean, like.
What episode are they on? From what I understand, it's like a 10-part series, right?
Yeah, it's a 10-episode documentary. They're all like an hour long, and like every episode, I think they based from somebody that was involved with the team. So like the first 2 episodes was like Michael Jordan. First episode was Michael Jordan. The second episode was Scottie Pippen. The third episode was Dennis Rodman, and like it's just raw. Like it's like raw documentaries. Like some of them are like, I mean, like they interview them like. Now, but they show them videos of like back then, so they can commentate on it. They show them videos of them talking now, like, oh well, Bo said this, like yo, I think that's the most craziest part. Like yo, like, cause Bo be like, yo, Bo was selfish. Like I'm just like, damn, like, it was pretty. Yeah, like it's dramatic, but like, I like the thing that I love, I love basketball. Yeah, but I didn't grow up loving basketball.
Yeah, same.
Like, despite the fact that I was so tall. I didn't know I was gonna be 6'2", and like, but like, I love basketball, and like, but like I like to watch a lot of older basketball just because like the work ethic was different. Yeah. And like they run like a bit, like they ran that shit like a business. Like a lot of people joke, like people like a lot of basketball fans joke like back then it was nothing but like mailmen and ice cream truck drivers. Right. Like they're like, yo, anybody could play basketball back then. Like yeah. But they're saying that because like that was after like they're saying like black people dominated basketball. Yeah, like the early years of the basketball, like with like Jerry West and like Bob Cousy. Like then like once like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and like Wilt Chamberlain, like once like they came in, and that's when it started getting crazy. But like
they're like our genetics are just not there.
But like it's just showing that side of that documentary, like where like Michael Jordan like came from like a country boy, just came and just dominated like basketball. Okay. And like it just showed his work ethic. Like my man wasn't about like other than like the gambling, But like my man was just about straight ball. Like he said it himself. Like he took that dying franchise from the ground. Like he brought that joint back to life.
Yeah.
Because like they didn't care. Like I feel like the documentary personally makes the Bulls franchise look bad because it's showing how they treated their players.
Yeah.
Like back then,
it's a different time.
Yeah, like it's a different time. Like they were like they weren't paying them enough, or just like how they were just treating Jordan in general.
Yeah.
But I to me it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I fuck with it heavy, and just seeing the commentary.
I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. For sure.
Yeah, I mean I'm hoping like the current players, really take this in and grow. I mean, I hope the heart grows on the court a little bit. I hope to see more fights. Because like back then they were they'd knuckle off of anything, off of anything. I'm just like, but now it's smart because now nowadays like you get like the huskiest fine for fighting, and like you don't want to lose your bread on top of it, not just like on top of missing out on games.
Yeah,
because you'll get like suspended for like.
I feel like it was probably it definitely. I feel like it was probably way more cutthroat, but I feel like it's just as equally as cutthroat
now
currently. I don't know I would have to say the competition's still really high. It's just a matter of like coaching at this point.
I don't know because I feel like there's still players that really just don't look for like that like
they just become the coach.
No. I mean like the players that just to look for the fight. Like they're literally like they're not good players. They literally just come like bro like you're not you're losing bread like. He's like I'm cool with a couple stacks.
Yeah. They're they're settling for less.
Like Marcus Morris.
Yeah.
You know the Morris, the twins. Like they're like the brothers. He played I think Marcus Morris played for the Celtics.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Bo, they say it all the time. Like Bo's just a violent player. Like Bo, he bopped Bo in the head with the ball, like right in the face. I'm just like yo, like what'd you think was gonna happen after that?
Yeah, he was like the East Coast Cousins.
Yeah, like real rap. Real rap. But even then, like Cousins used to get fouled for nothing.
Yeah. It's true. I wonder what the hell he's doing.
Recovering.
I mean, I can't wait for them. Have you heard anything about them bringing back the playoff season?
Yo, that's the thing with like sports right now. I feel bad for every team.
I've been watching marbles go down a dirt path and race each other.
On Facebook, ain't these elaborate paths. All right, yo. That's why I always say it's good to like get into your hobbies and showcase them now. Just because people are on and watching. But, like, with sports, I feel bad because, like, one, a lot of, like, teams are, like, going to, like, be able to rebuild because their players are getting healthy in every sport.
Time.
Like, like Bo was injured, but now, like, Kevin Durant's coming back. Like,
yeah. That's
Kevin Durant's coming back. Like, Ben Simmons is coming back.
That's insane to see. You're just, like, the entire playoffs now are just going to be, like,
I just wonder how it's going to go with
Are they all, I mean, who are the players that aren't supposed to be healthy? During the next playoff season.
Well, I mean, I know KD was out, Kyrie was out.
But like till when?
I don't know.
Oh.
Klay Thompson, I think, was out.
They're all out.
Yeah.
And like I feel like there's so much time that they could use to recover that you have no reason not to be participating when it reopens back up.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it depends on the injury.
It depends on the injury.
Yeah.
But and like also you gotta remember like physical therapy.
Yeah.
Like because like with this social distancing, I don't know how much access they probably have to that now. Also, and like with gyms, like where you gonna shoot? I know some places even took down basketball hoops.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, some places actually took the screws off, took the whole hoop off.
I'd play by myself, but I wouldn't play with.
I would have played by myself too, right?
Yeah. I need to go.
Some places took the hoops out, like
wow,
because people weren't respecting it. Some people were like some
just
like
balling.
like yeah, like but I'm talking about like packing it like how like it would be on a normal day.
Yeah.
So shit. Like that's how that was going. But like I think about that, and on top of that, like when will they be able to? Because like usually like by now, the finals would already be coming. Like
no, the playoffs
would already be done.
Yeah, the playoffs were supposed to start what like a month ago almost.
Yeah. It was like it's just like damn, like who would have been what? Who would have? But now it's like we're getting into summer and like different sports are starting. Like baseball, usually starts around this time. So like
that's true.
You feel me? Like
are they reopening the MLB?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like how are we gonna do that? Are we just gonna like wash the season down and wait till the next year?
Well, the only thing I've heard like with the playoffs is that they're trying to have all the teams just like It's gonna be like
whoever has the best records. That's what I'm thinking.
It's gonna be like March Madness style playoff.
That'd be cool.
Where it's just like everyone's there. There's no audience. There's only teams, and it's boom go. Like
that sucked.
Hey,
sucks.
I'll binge watch that whole thing. Throw it off. Put it on the course of like a week.
I wonder who's actually gonna try though, because I feel like some people only do it for the fans. Like some players only do it for the fans.
I feel like also if I'm not gonna call like NBA players soft, but I'm gonna like question if a lot of NBA players are willing to participate because of the quarantine. Like I feel like a lot of them would be vocal enough this day and age to be like, they're like, I don't feel like playing because
I might get sick.
I might get sick.
Rudy Gobert's gonna get me sick.
Yeah, and like they can really use that as a weapon to not like.
Man, disrespectful. I don't care. That just came out. I'm like, oh, that was real disrespectful. I'm like, fuck, Rudy Gobert's gonna get me sick.
So
like, yo, better hope the Jazz don't make the the playoffs, bro.
Yeah,
or like the Nets, like
for real. But I can see that happening just as equally as like players being ready to just play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but yeah, and I'm like, but I feel like a lot of people tried to downplay. Like a lot of people downplayed the Raptors chip last year because it was in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they were trying to do like the playoffs in Baltimore.
But that's no. But I'm saying no. It's Chicago.
Chicago this year.
Mm-hmm. What? Yeah, it was supposed to be in Chicago this year.
Cool.
But I was gonna say like, I feel like it would have been downplayed because of that also. Like feel me, like people wouldn't have respected this year if there wasn't like a crowd and it wasn't done normally like it would. Like, because then how would you do a celebration parade after that?
I'm trying to think of like the elite like. Well, the way I would see it is that everyone gets into the building, no one gets out of the building once they go through their sanitizing process and everyone's cleared to come in.
Imagine that, bro. Temperatures.
You can't leave the stadium. It's a stadium, though. It's a stadium. You got to think about it like that. It's a stadium.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it doesn't help. You can't have all those people in there.
All right.
That's too many people to have in one place.
I hear you.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, but I'm asking you, do you think they'll downplay it because of that?
Downplay what?
Like
the
game, like let's say LeBron won his chip this year
with
the Lakers and AD, and there was nobody in any of these games on the way to that process.
I mean, you gotta just question if he really deserved it. Not deserved it, but just like kind of like.
LeBron.
I'm like, oh, you really want to like count that? Like
nobody watched that. Man,
yeah, it's kind of like you can win it if you want to, bro, but like no one cares about this
because no one was there to watch it.
It's not as effective.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Me personally, I feel like
so
no event is gonna be legendary unless it's witnessed live.
I mean, people are gonna witness it live.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean like, you could record something like sports. Like esports will never be like, like it'll never be like a live. Like a catch. Feel me? Like I could do a 360 snipe, nigga. Nobody's gonna give a shit as opposed to me like one hand, like the Odell Beckham catch.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a highlight, but it's not gonna be like, damn, bro.
It's not gonna be no background noise.
Bro really did that. Like,
I think that's what's gonna be funny if they actually do record like the playoffs and there's no audience. There's gonna be like, what are they gonna do?
Like, who's gonna be the Michael Jordan of like Fortnite? Feel me?
Well, who's?
Like,
well, I'm thinking about like background noise in general, because you usually hear the crowd.
Yeah. It's gonna be quiet. Just sneaker squeaking and ball bouncing.
Shit talking, like
get him.
Yeah, a lot of shit talking. Like, how would you?
You hear all the curses.
How would you bleep that out?
Yeah,
you're not going to. You can't.
Like fuck.
Because usually the crowd.
Yeah, because Mel'll be cursing. Mel'll be like,
exactly.
Fuck out of here.
A lot of people do. Like, but they have a good PR like PR representatives. So Eddie's track of the week is called Darth Vader, produced by Young Yosef by Anonymous. Check it out. 異変に気づく。1万回月を得ても日が暮れていない。山を降りた時、ネテロの拳は音を置き去りにした。
Word to my mama, I promise I gotta go get it. Hop in my whippin' and be on my way. Now I'm copping a ticket to Cali. My mission the valley, the bath in LA till I finally come back to Miami. Passion to Grammy, a handful of cash and respect from the people who can't understand me but have to respect it. Tired of humble, tired of subtle and being neglected. It's me and my message. I'm seeing your bitch and comparing my next and it seems unimpressive. And being directed or we incorrect cause your cameras are off and your TV's reflective and black. I'm so out the box that I walk right back into that shit just to show I'm the best in the pack. Accept it as fact. I take what is mine. If it's yours, then it's mine. No exception to that. Word to my homies. Word to my homies. Word to my homies. Yeah. Word to my homies. Word to my homies. Yeah. Word to my homies. Word to my homies. Word to my homies. Yeah. 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 So it's time to bring the pressure up. You niggas only my half hole when I'm only half open. He holding me back so I keep the pressure up. Half past goals, even if it be 4 of you or if it be more of you. Nigga, y'all ain't got the pressure to match a black hole. Get it? Half hole, I'm whole, you half hole. Under pressure, black hole. My nigga, my rap so under pressure. I think it's logic. I match Cole and Born Simba. Nigga, fuck around and more finna move faster. Eat a nigga album for dinner. It's a 4-course meal in a 4-door. Whipping 4-4s. What I'm spitting when I'm saying your name. In a bar, had 4 times. Didn't mind make a nigga crash. Listen, better stay in your lane. Whipping up a 16, ripping up a big team. Boy, I need a big ring, playing no game. Word to my homies. 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 I ain't never gave a fuck one time. In the land of the lost, I abandoned the law. If you ever try to stop me, then you won't be standing at all when it's brandished assault. Yeah, I'm the salty nigga. So if we got a problem, I'ma solve it, nigga. Lord Knock is fucking sovereign, nigga. Word to my homies. 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 Yeah.
And my track of the week is called Pace by Chuck Acid, a local Philly rapper. Check it out.
I heard all that shit. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I got food for your soul, nigga. Gobbled up if your shit lag. Only spitting that fresh shit. Dental's looking like Tic Tacs. Said I came for my title belt. These niggas try to box me in like Chris Brown, no oxygen. Jail cell, how they lock them in. We got to pick up the pace, yeah. We got to keep up the fave, yeah. Demons near in my rear view. Keep swerving, might steer through. Maybe Hogan might hear you. I'm holding my breath and my blessings. No J, but I'm near blue. And rolling it up when I'm stressing. Girl back from her hometown. Picking up where we left at. When I'm working my phone down. I never hit it with the text back. She got to keep up the fave, yeah. I got to pick up the pace, yeah. I'm burning my bridges, temptations ahead of me. Blurring my vision, I ditch you, yeah. Whip it up in the stove, but they buy what I wrote like dope. Funny cause this shit helped me cope with life. I hope I write my rhymes and it's me they quote, yeah. I don't need sorrow or sympathy, I send the bodies from niggas who sent for me. I know that dying ain't meant for me. I give it to God and the rest is me. I got food for your soul, nigga. Gobble up if your shit lag. Only spitting that fresh shit. Dental's looking like Tic Tacs. Said I came for my title belt. These niggas try to box me in like Chris Brown, no oxygen. Jail cell, how they lock them in, yeah. Whip it up on the stove, but they buy what I wrote like dope. Funny cause the shit helped me cope with life. I hope I write my rhymes and it's me they quote. See, I don't need sorrow or sympathy. See, I send the bodies from niggas who sent for me. I know that dying ain't meant for me. I give it to God and the rest is me.
Thank you for tuning in to the Almanac Podcast. This is Alex, and Eddie had to go a little early today, but that's okay. And be sure to check us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. We'll see you guys.